Hey everyone, Josh here. I'm still in California for the last week before I head back. The weather has gotten much better. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. But for today, just wanted to share a little bit about how does a church grow. You know, in Matthew 5, during the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, "We are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, neither does anyone take a lamp and light it and put it underneath a basket. Instead, they put it on a stand where the whole house can see." In the same way, we are called to let our light shine before men, that they may see our good works and give glory to our Father in heaven. This is how a church grows, when people individually and collectively are transformed by the goodness and the grace, the love and the light of God. We become like the people that God has called us to be. We become a community. We become servants. We become people who are generous, who pray for those around us. And ultimately, as we demonstrate that hospitality, as we show that love, as we share that encouragement with those around us, they will want to have part of what we have. People will want to be around us. I mean, would you not want to be around people who are generous, awesome, loving, encouraging, kind, who are servant leaders? I would. That is how people come to know Jesus, when his people demonstrate the transformation that's going on in our life. And we'll talk about transformation a bit more next week. But the question is, who's responsible for that? Is it me, the pastor, Pastor John, Pastor Peter? Is it us as leaders? Well, let me give you an illustration to talk a little bit about that. Okay, so let's say Pastor John was able to speak to 10,000 people every single day, 365 days a year for 30 years. That would be 10,000 times 365 times 30, which, because I'm currently using my phone to record this, I will tell you, is approximately 109 million people, right? That's a large number, but it's kind of unrealistic. However, if one person, discipled 7 other people and evangelized to them, ministered to them for 3 years, and after 3 years, those 7 people went out and evangelized and discipled 7 others. Kind of like the Great Commission, go into all the world and make disciples. Through the love that they have experienced in Christ, right? Now, say that happened 10 times, because 30 years, right? Every 3 years, 7 reaches out to 7 more, reaches out to 7 more. That's 7 times 7
times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7.
Or for those of you who are math people, that's 7 to the power 10. And that reaches approximately to 282 million people. The point is this: a church does not grow with an amazing pastor who is great at speaking and where there are awesome services with cool worship. A church grows when people like you and me, individually and collectively, share the light of Jesus, shine the light of Jesus. When people see how amazing God is, they fall in love with Christ, they come to know him, and when we slowly do that just with the people in our social circles, just with the people that we know, over time, we can take over an entire city for the sake of Jesus. So, that said, we're here to see the church grow. Because when the church grows, that represents people who are coming to know Jesus. I want you to look around. People around you, in your seats, wherever you are. Say there's a person here who you haven't seen, or you don't know their first name, or you don't know much about them. Why don't you go up to them, invite them out to dinner, maybe with a group so it's not super weird, and engage with them. Show them hospitality. Extend to them the love and the encouragement and the goodness of Jesus Christ. Why don't you give that a shot? And yeah, I'll see you guys in a week.